It is not the job of government to make good people. It is the job of the people to make good government.
Roll them over. Roll them out. What we have now, I've never seen in my lifetime. And I'm sure you haven't either. Every institution that made this country great is under attack.
And those Republican establishment members tell us time and again that we must nominate someone they will call a moderate, and we know to be liberal, if we're going to win in November.
So let's roll, my brothers and sisters. Let's roll them out of office. Let's get tough with them. This state, this country was not built by cowards. I don't care what our president says. We're great people. We're not perfect. But when we get together and get behind a cause, we make things happen.
We conservatives in New Hampshire can ensure the Republican Party is led by a conservative presidential candidate in 2016. We must not again fall to the prey to the quadrennial head fake that starts off with the establishment Republicans and then liberal media telling us to nominate a moderate so he can win, and ends up having that moderate lose because he cannot draw any significant distinction between himself and the Democrat candidate. Let us nominate a candidate with conservative convictions, convictions that match our own. Republicans win when we directly and unapologetically campaign for our philosophy of liberty reflected in limited government and founded on individual sovereignty.
The choice is this. If the old guard have their way, they will give you a candidate like Jeb Common Core is wonderful, illegal immigration is an act of love, Bush, and we're toast, folks. And you can guarantee if that happens, either Hillary Clinton or Pocahontas Warren will be your next president.
So I'm here to ask you, are you committed this cycle? Are you committed that we're going to return to the country a nominee, a conservative nominee from New Hampshire? Are you going to demand of whoever we give our votes to that they be committed to the Republican principle of limited, affordable government?
But I can promise you two things. If you do nothing in the next 22 months, your children will live in slavery in this land. But if you give it everything you've got, folks, every fiber of your being for your country and your constitution, the very least I can promise you is the right to look your children in the eye and say, I did everything I could. What is that worth to you guys?
Let's roll in a president that respects the Constitution. Let's roll. No time for being a coward. No time for staying home. If your candidate does not get nominated, don't you dare refuse to vote. Don't you dare. Being in America, having that privilege is a great honor. Think about where your God has placed you in America.
We always lose as conservatives because we have too many conservatives that are running in primaries, particularly presidential primaries. We have to not end them running. We have to be able to coalesce behind one good, strong, constitutional conservative candidate.
Here's how the 603 Alliance would like to start to solve this problem.